Welcome to Optimum Forex Trading. My name is Rubina, and let's get all protocols and formalities out of the way. If you ever come across my trading channel, please use it as entertainment only and not as any form of financial investment or trading advice whatsoever. This is my trading journal. I do my analysis, I trade, and then I post so that I can use the videos as a tool to back test my strategy. Okay, today is Thursday, 12th October, and just after 9 here in Zimbabwe, which is just after what time is this? After 4. Let's take a look properly. It is just after 3 a.m. Yes, just after 3 a.m. New York. I trade ICT concepts, so I normally use the New York time frame or time zone. Okay, so just looking at the chart real quick, let me just go back up to the 1 hour. My analysis or market review, rather, if I could say that, for this week that we are trading in currently was bearish. I would have loved to see Monday trade up into buy side and then start making its way down. Monday did do that, came and took buy side, but Tuesday continued up, Wednesday continued up, and we are now trading in Thursday. And unfortunately on Tuesday and Wednesday I had to attend some personal issues, so I didn't manage to get to my charts early enough for me to do my analysis. And besides, because I'm waiting for a CB on the higher time frame, I wouldn't have been able to trade. I had said that I would be a little strict on my entries. I will wait for a higher time frame confluence, and then I will use the 15-minute time frame as my entries. So I would have loved to see a CB in yesterday's price leg that wasn't repriced, something like this. I would have loved that to see that form yesterday, and I would have used that area as my entry on my way down. If Wednesday, this is Wednesday's price action, created the high of the week so far, this price action here, this swing high, and if this swing high holds, then we should start seeing lower prices from today into Friday and hopefully into next week. Also considering that this week we are trading in premium. So let me just measure from the top here of the body to the bottom here of the body, which is the price leg of price action so far this week. And as you can see, we are trading in premium, so we should be looking forward to selling. So because I'm still within my time frame, I would love to trade today, because yesterday and the day before I wasn't able to because I was late. But because I'm still within my time frame, I will wait to see if this candle that's painting right now on the 1 hour is going to give me a substantial enough CB for me to consider entering low here, assuming that Wednesday has created the high of the week so far, and we are now looking for bearish prices. Because if we scroll back a bit and we look at price action from last week, let's just go to Monday at right there. This is last week's price action. Monday opened and traded lower, and then Wednesday created the low of the week, and then price started making its way up. And again, so far Monday has created the low of the week, and so far Wednesday has created the high of the week so far. So if today doesn't trade above Wednesday, we could start seeing lower prices between today and tomorrow, and maybe into next week. I highlighted this, though I hadn't mentioned it in my other videos. I had highlighted this BC here, and then I asked myself if this could be the low of the year so far. We will obviously observe price, and if price does trade through this and keep going lower, it could then use this as an inversion fair value gap, the same that it could do if it was to come to this zone that's on the weekly time frame, and if it trades through it, it will become an inversion fair value gap as well. So I'll watch and observe this here. Let me just highlight this. Yesterday's BC was used as support, and price kept going up. If today's price action comes below it and trades through it, it could also use that as an inversion fair value gap. The same here. It was used as support and price kept going up. So again, if price from today onwards trades through these zones, if price trades through this zone, they could be used as inversion fair value gaps. Again, we play it by ear and we see what happens. I am going to mark these as my H1s because these are H1 pieces. And then I am going to wait to see how this 1 hour candle closes and if it is going to create a CB like this. So I'm going to wait for about say this hour and then the next hour and see how it paints. And if I do see a CB, I will assume that the high of the week so far was formed yesterday, and I will put my entry here, but I'll drop down to the 15-minute time frame and use that time frame to mark the area where I would like to enter from. So today is going to be a bit of a longish video because I'll be coming in and out, doing my analysis, and then deciding on way forward. Okay, so see you in a bit. Okay, so I managed to get an earlier entry at this price point, 1.2311, which is here. Well, I guess it takes me in at 23108, though I'd put it at 23100. So as you can see, my stop loss was there, but I think I was then tagged in there. And unfortunately, the video that I had recorded, the first video before this one, was still rendering, so I wasn't able to show me executing the trade. But what I had done was I went down on the 15-minute, and then I noticed that we had indeed traded lower. This here was the 2 to 3 a.m. high, and we had broken past it, and we had broken past the swing low, and we had created this CB here. So I just put my stop loss above the high of close to the high anyways, because this is the high, and then 20 pips lower, and that's where I put in my price point at 23100, though I was then tagged in a little bit at a different price point. So I'm just going to leave it as is now, and then hope that this high will hold so that I am not taken out in case price decides to want to come and use this area as support and then start making its way up if it hasn't completed its bullish leg. The reason why I also trusted going in on this CB right here is because it looks like price is respecting the daily CB. Let's just go up to the daily real quick, just so you see what I mean. It looks like the pullback from last week so far is respecting this CB here that is resting just above the order block that's on the weekly. It could go up as far high as this, where this order block is. So it could be coming down to retest this BC right here and then start making its way up. I mean, price, like I always say, does literally what it wants to do. So it's just a matter of trusting my system, because my system involves me waiting for a fair value gap. When I see it, I enter. I could be wrong. Like I said, price could come up here, come down here, sorry, and then start making its way up to go up to that CB that I showed you on the daily time frame. So as usual, we wait and then we play it by ear. And equity, so far we are still not out of drawdown. We need to go back up to 10,000. So we still have quite a bit, $100 and something to go up, because the first two trades that I took last week were a loss. So we are still a bit below break even. And if this CB here on the 1 hour holds and we are not taken out, hopefully we are then going for the swing low and maybe a little bit lower and lower and lower until we get our $500 of the challenge, until we reach our $500, which is our goal for the second stage of this of this 10k challenge, and we are still the same. I mean, we are the same. This one tagged me in at a different price point than the first one, though I had put in the same prices for both, but I think it's the brokers. This is 8 cap, this is think market, so the brokers do their things differently. So it's the same scenario here. Our equity is a little bit still 100 and some change lower, so we still need to get back to 10,000 and then start making it our way up to the $500 target. So for now, that's it. I will maybe come back later, maybe during the New York kill zone time frame, to see how price has painted, if it has decided to come up and continue going up, or if it is going to use this here, yesterday's high, as the high of the week so far and start making its way down. I don't know. Let's see how it paints. So I will see you a little bit later. See you then. Good morning. This is a continuation from yesterday's position trade. You know the drill. This is for entertainment. Well, since it's a continuation, I'm sure you're still watching the same video anyways, but because it's a new day, I have to say it again, the formalities, that is. This is my trading journey. So this is my trading journal. And if you come across this channel, please use it for entertainment purposes, and do not under any circumstances use any information from this platform as trading, investment, or financial advice. Sorry, I blacked out a bit there. It's a bit too early, I think. 5 minutes past 7 on the 13th of October, which is just after 1, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's just after 1 a.m. New York time frame. Okay, just looking at yesterday's trade, we are still in the trade. Let me just go to my chart real quick, my trade. We're still in the trade. We are still just above break even. We need about $350 or so for us to get to target. And just looking at price real quick, where we are, if it continues up maybe to this BC, it could use this BC as an inversion fair value gap, meaning it will be using this BC as resistance and continue bearish. So let's put this now as an inversion fair value gap, which could be used as resistance. Like I said earlier, this one was traded through, and if you notice, it was traded through. Price did close below it, you see, and then it came back up and retested it, and then continued back down. So it came back to just close to 0.5 consequent encroachment of the H1 CB, which is this one. So it used it as resistance or as an inversion fair value gap, then continued down. It did the same here, where it came just above consequent encroachment, above halfway point of this BC, and then it traded to reprice this CB, and then continued on its way down. So right now we are looking at price pulling back a bit, maybe to reprice some levels that are here, and hopefully use this inversion fair value gap as resistance and start making its way down. So I'm hopeful for another bearish day, bearish Friday. I don't trade Fridays, so I won't be putting any trades in. I also don't trade any Mondays, so I won't be putting any trades in on Monday. I will allow it to play itself out, so to speak. And I'm still watching this level. I might not record because it depends on the time. If price is willing to come down here, I'm still watching this level to see, since it created relative equal lows here, I would like to see if price is willing to come trade through, to come for this swing low that was created during last week's trading. So it would be nice for price to continue bearish. At least that way we will be closer to target. And I received an email yesterday from Bespoke. Let me just open it quickly. So I received this email here saying that they will be moving, integrating all 8 cap accounts over to Think Markets. So it means this one, since I'm trading this one in 8 cap, it will be moved over to Think Markets. But they are advising that we maybe close our positions by where is it? We close our trades by 8 p.m. 4 hours before market closure today. So I don't know if my account will have reached target, which I doubt. It depends on how the market moves today, because we had a very big leg. We had a very big move down, so it could consolidate for a bit. It might, since Monday so far is still the low of the week, it might consider Monday the low of the week, or it will probably come down to take the buy side and maybe close around this price point here, or this weekly fair value gap, this weekly BC. So I'm not sure how far price is going to trade today. So we might not be at target of $500. So I'll allow Bespoke to do it on my behalf, because it was saying that if I don't close before 4 hours before my market closure, any open trades will be handled automatically. So they would do it on my behalf, and then hopefully when I come to the markets on Monday, it will then continue under the Think Markets broker, which is a good broker. I understand 8cap is also a very good broker, but there must be a reason why Bespoke is moving the accounts over to Think Markets. Okay, so I think that would be it for the video of my position trade. I don't think I will be on the markets a little bit later, so there's no need for me to be recording. I will, however, record my market review tomorrow, and if I am still in the trade, I'll probably just touch on it to show you where I am, where that's concerned, and what I'm looking forward to going forward next week. But for this video, I think, yeah, that's it. I will then see you at market review tomorrow and Tuesday, depending on how the market is going to paint. Alrighty, enjoy. See you then.